Hi, it's Jason from Feature Radiators. So today we're going to take a look at electric radiator options. So the electric radiators, you've essentially two types. You've got convection or you've got a radiant panel. Radiant panels are often referred to as infrared heaters. They're essentially the same thing, but infrared's a bit of a buzzword at the moment, so you might see that around as well. So this is an example of a convection radiator. This is a slimline curve. So essentially these work by dragging air through the radiator from the bottom, through fins and throwing the warm air back into the room. Where this IRAD radiator is more of a radiant panel, so that's basically throwing the heat from the panel into the room. Essentially there isn't really one that's better than the other, they just work in a different way. So the main thing to do is to work out the correct heat output you need from your room. So we can help you with that, or we have done a video on how to work it out yourself as well if you want to take a look at that one. In terms of sort of styles and things like that, we've got various options. So this is our Downton cast iron radiator. As you can see, it's got nice hand painted scroll on it, so that's a really nice looking radiator. Something a bit more sort of modern, this is our Pentola with large diameter tubes. We've got the electric Polar with nice flat panels. This is the IRAD as well, but with a glass front in it as well, which can come in different finishes. This one is a new Neos radiator that we've got. So this one's got a soapstone core as well, which has been independently tested, apologies for that, by the University of Huddersfield. So it's very efficient. We've got, again, the IRAD, this is the Alchemy radiator, so that's an aluminium one. And this is the Dynamo that we've got. And this is a Wi-Fi version as well. In terms of the radiators, they're all going to work a little bit different way. So this one's got an electrical element in it, which is again Wi-Fi. These IRADs, they've got like a heat mat behind them. Soapstone core, as I've already said. And the Dynamo that I mentioned, that one is basically just a dry radiator, so it's got no fluid in it at all. In terms of efficiency, really it's down to controllability. So one of the questions we get asked quite often is, which is your most efficient electric radiator? And the truth is that it's down to the controls. More controllability you've got, more cost saving. So I'll show you how some of them work. So this Downton radiator, like I say, has got a Wi-Fi element in, which offers you 7-day programmability, so you can control different rooms to different temperatures, etc. The IRAD that we mentioned can come with a handheld controller, which offers you 7-day programmability. There is option as well to go for Wi-Fi if you wanted it. This Alchemy radiator that I mentioned, now this has got a standard adjustable thermostatic element, so you have got different heat settings on it. There's not an inbuilt timer as such, but you can have other options to sort of make it so. The Dynamo that I mentioned as well, so this is totally Wi-Fi, but if you prefer to have a bit more of like a handheld control, there is an option on that as well for you. This core radiator, this is one of our best-selling central heating radiators, and as you can see, we've adapted it to be electric as well, and that one's got a Wi-Fi element as well. This is the same radiator, this is the core, as you can see here, again with a Wi-Fi element, and as you can see it comes in lots of different finishes. And this bright radiator is the Kirby, which again has got an inbuilt controller as well in it. So I hope the videos helps. If you need any more help, you can give us a call, email us, use online chat, comment section below, or come and see us face to face at the showroom and we can talk through your requirements. Cheers.